any defense is going to win the game. And obviously the numbers at halftime, 75 points, 50 from the field, 50 from three, 12 made threes. They were getting to the foul line. They were getting in transition. They were getting on the glass. They got whatever they wanted. I think the one adjustment that we made at the end of the second and carried into the second half, which really helped, was taking Nikola off of Blake, put him on James Johnson. And so now when they were running the Kyrie and Blake pick and roll, we were able to switch it with Jeff and Aaron. And so that was a big part of their offense in that first half. And that adjustment on the matchup kind of took that away. I think Blake had 5 threes in the first half, and he had 5 threes for the game. Second half, 29 points, 26 from the field, and I think 4-17 from three. So that's who we need to be. We talked about it yesterday, didn't show it in the first half, but it was great to see us show up with that defensive mindset in the second half. And that, along with the 37 assists, was the key to us getting this win.
Cole was sitting on the scores table for a few minutes in the fourth quarter. Were you trying to not put him back in the game? Were you just waiting to see which way the game was tilting?
No, I was getting him back in, man. I wound up having Bryn take a foul to get him in, but I didn't want to burn a timeout. So we weren't in the bonus yet. Bryn didn't have foul trouble. Took the foul to get Nikola in. DeMarcus played well. It was he gave us good minutes. Bryn, Zeke, I thought our bench was solid tonight. Austin tried to play, but he's got a hip issue, which he was unable to finish the game because of that. But yeah, Nikola's our best player. He's the MVP in the league. Get him out there and play through him and play around him.
Going back to turnovers, that kind of a thing. You stuck with him in the second half. Did you kind of come to the conclusion that you want to go ahead and not maybe keep him on foul leash or what was it like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, man. Like if you're playing hard, that's the starting point for me. If you're making mistakes, if you're over dribbling, you turn the ball over, whatever it is, with Bones, with rookies, you got to live with some of that. I mean, it's real that. Go back in my 7 years, when I first got here, the luxury that guys like Gary, Nikola, Emmanuel, all the young guys, they were, hey man, we're gonna go through these growing pains. The big difference now, as we all know, is that the expectations around this team are much different. But Bones is out there, he's trying, man. 2 for 9. He had 5 rebounds, obviously, but he'll be better. And the only way he's gonna be better is by playing through those mistakes.
DeMarcus today and through the course of the past 10 days, how do you evaluate it?
I would say overall, obviously, his health has, made his availability tough at times. But when he has played, Kiz, I think he's had a positive impact. And you can't just look at him in a stat sheet, because he hasn't made shots at a high level. I mean, I don't know what he's shooting in the games he's played. Tonight he was 2 for 6. He did make a 3, which is great. But the rebounding, the defense, the toughness, the physicality, the edge that he brings, I think is tremendous. So tonight, 16 minutes, he goes out and gets 9 rebounds, 5 points. And he's a guy that you can kind of play through. I've said this before, but if you look at his per 36-minute stats with us, they really are very, very impressive. So I thought he was really good for us tonight and overall.
Do you think it's likely he stays with you the rest of the year then?
Well, after I'll get with Tim Connolly. I believe today was the last day of his 10-day contract. So, he's played well. I'm a fan. One of the reasons that he's here is the relationship that I've had and continue to have with DeMarcus. But Tim and I will get together. We'll talk about it and see kind of where we're at.
Coach, 5 more games before the All-Star break hits. You talked about this being the dog days. You talked about this being a really tough time to get through. Guys have been showing up on the injury report, off the injury report. How difficult is this to just stick through it? Is there like a finish line that you're seeing at least at this halfway?
Yeah, well, and we're way past the halfway point. I mean, tonight was 53 games. But this is a challenging time for every team, for every coach, for every player. As I mentioned pregame, you have 5 games until the All-Star break. And I'm sure it'd be silly of me to think that our players in the back of their mind aren't thinking about All-Star break and just getting away, because I'm sure we're tired of each other, man. I see this team, really, I see this team more than I see my wife and kids. And so we're all tired of each other. So everybody's looking forward to that break, understandably so. But can you be a pro, and can you figure out a way for 5 more games to bring it? to do your job and bring it, and not just get through these games, but try to play well. So to end a 3-game losing streak was great. The second half was Denver Nugget basketball for me. And then when the break gets here, that's great. But then you throw on top of that, February 10th, I believe, is the trade deadline. So then you got that added. So you got some guys that have got a lot of stuff going on up here, and just show up, do your job to the best of your ability. All the other stuff will take care of itself.
Trade deadline a year ago, I think you expressed some interest in the rim protector. Do you have any desires or dreams this year?
Oh, well, I got a lot of desires and dreams.
Okay.
Talking about basketball, kids? What are we talking about here?
Let's keep it basketball. When we turn the cameras off,
Um,
talk the rest.
Yeah, well, no, I think, I mean this. I mean, earlier in the year, we won 5 in a row at home. Then we lose 6 in a row. We just came off of winning 5 in a row, playing really good. Then we lose 3 in a row. We've been that kind of up and down team. But with that being said, and I don't know what the record is now after 53 games, 29 and 24, I want to say. But 6th place in the West. I think it's pretty remarkable kind of where we are. And that's not underselling our team. When you look at everything this team has gone through and who we have gone through the season without, I'm really proud of our group for kind of staying with it and being where we are. Not pleased, not satisfied, and I hope we can grow and continue to get better as the last, so many games are played, 29 games. But I'll get with Tim. We've had a couple of conversations already talking about who we are. And I think you owe it to yourselves. Like, it's not that you're looking to make moves, but you owe it to yourself, your franchise, your fans. Hey, man, we want to put the best team out there. Is there anything we can do that's going to improve this roster? If there is, we'll look into doing it. The trades are really hard to pull off. If not, I love the group that we have, and I mean that sincerely.
Now, in the year you've been with Aaron Gordon, are you surprised at all? And have you seen growth with him as a connector passer, just making the pass that leads to the pass or finishing the play that leads to the pass?
Yeah, I mean, well, let's start off. It was great having him back tonight. Obviously, when he's available and out there playing, we're a better team on both sides of the floor. He's a hell of a defensive player, and obviously offensively, the versatility: 17 points, 7 assists, 9 rebounds. That's a hell of a line for a guy that missed the last couple of games, with injury. But yeah, I think there's still so much more room to grow for him. I mean, like, I think he came in, we were 19-6 after the deadline last year with Aaron Gordon. He helped us win a playoff series. Coming into this season, his chemistry on the court with Nikola, as well as all the other teammates, is growing. And when he has the ball, he's a threat to make plays for his teammates. It's not just Nikola. Again, we had 37 assists tonight, and Nikola has 10, Monte 8, and Aaron Gordon 7. So a lot of guys sharing in that style of play, and that's fun to coach, and that's fun to watch, and it's fun to play when you're a part of that. Appreciate it.